as a contract which give rise to a financial asset to one entity, and a financial liability, or basically equity to another entity. That is the definition of a financial instrument. So we are saying is a contract which will give rise to financial asset to one of the entity, a financial liability or equity to another entity. For you to be able to understand that particular definition, let me give a small example here. Assuming we have a company X, and this company intends to raise capital to undertake a certain project. In this case, I've said this company can raise capital either by issuing shares or maybe issuing some debt instruments like debentures. Assuming that some of these shares or some of these debentures have been issued to another company Y. So in this case, if that is the case, we say that these two companies have entered into a contract. Now, this particular contract for the issue of shares, this contract for the issue of debentures, basically is what we refer to as a financial instrument, because we are saying in this contract or this contract here, basically will give rise to financial asset to one of the company here. We will be able to see how, and also it give rise to a financial liability or equity to another company. Like in this case, first of all, let's assume that this company here want to raise capital by issuing shares. Specifically, this company has issued ordinary shares. So what we know is that once a company has issued ordinary shares, that company raises share capital, which is known as ordinary share capital. Now, ordinary share capital, basically what we know from financial accounting is that this is a component of equity. Equity comprises of what? Equity in a company comprises of share capital and reserves. So therefore, once a company has issued ordinary shares, that company will raise a share capital, which is known as what? The ordinary share capital. And basically that ordinary share capital we are saying is a component of equity. So therefore you can see, once this company has issued shares, and some of those shares are issued to company Y, this company enters into a contract, and this contract gives rise to equity, as far as this company is what? Is concerned. Now, on the other hand, let's assume that this company decide to raise capital by issuing debentures. So once a company has issued debentures, we know that that company has got a financial obligation. A financial obligation is basically obligation to pay something. So once a company issued debentures, this company has a financial obligation to pay interest, and also to pay the principal amount. Assuming these debentures which have been issued, they have a life of 3 years. If they have a life of 3 years, it basically means that this company in year 1, year 2, year 3, our company will be required to pay interest at the end of each year, and then at the end of year 3, those debentures will mature. They will mature. What the company will be required to do is to redeem them by paying back the principal amount. The amount which